My name is Emily Bugbee, and I teach Spanish at Bohemia Manor High School. Do you remember the old Rand McNally book of road maps? The one that was too big to fit in the glove compartment, so I had to live in the back seat? I spent many hours on family road trips, flipping through its dog-eared pages, dreaming about the adventures I might one day take through all the places that it showed me. Little did I know then that the journeys I dreamed about would pale in comparison to the road I have traveled and continue to walk. While maps allow the chance to chart a course, they also allow the opportunity to take a look back on all the paths and experiences that brought you to this moment. For me, my map is filled with U-turns, missed exits, long stretches of road work, and a few happy accidents. My map to teaching started long before college. The foundation was laid by my mother, who spent a long career as an elementary school teacher. From a young age, I spent countless hours walking alongside her in her own classroom, and when the time came to decide my next path, all signs pointed me to teaching. But the road wasn't a smooth one. There were a few speed bumps, the first of which being my Spanish short story class. After my first paper earned me an F, I immediately began to question my decision to major in Spanish. Was this road really mine? Should I switch majors? But luckily, maps aren't just two-dimensional. They come with guides to help you navigate the road and the roadblocks. This time, my guide was Dr. Katie O'Donnell. Despite my failed attempt at an essay in Spanish, she saw something in me and took the time to build a relationship that allowed me to grow. She sparked a confidence in me that carried me not only through the rest of that class, which ended up being one of my favorites, but also through experiences such as my first study abroad, the Spanish praxis, and student teaching. While Dr. O'Donnell was one of the first, she definitely was not the last to serve as a guide. My guides have come from all walks of life: friends, administrators, colleagues, but most of all my students. Each has played a unique role in developing me as a person, a teacher, and a leader. My guides have helped me overcome such roadblocks as achieving my national board certification, traveling with 100 plus students and adults all over Europe, changing schools, and planning a statewide conference and then canceling it due to a global pandemic. The influence of my guides directly impacts my classroom. Now I'm the guide to my students. It is my job to support them through their own road trips of learning a second language, school, and life in general. Like my own guides did with me, I take the time to build a relationship of trust and respect with each and every one. These connections are vital to all successful journeys, a fact that has become even more abundantly clear over the last few months. It is essential that I share parts of my own road with my students, the bright spots and the dark. We connect over such shared potholes as trouble with standardized testing, recovering from failing grades, and dealing with disappointments. These allow my students to realize that not all roads will be smooth and that the rough roads have much to offer as well. It is not my job to tell them where to go, but instead assist them in discovering where they want to go, then help them build the maps that will lead them there. Our maps connect us to places and people, but they also serve as reminders of where we have been and offer promises of where we have yet to go. It is my greatest joy to watch my students look back with a smile as they confidently take the next road in their own incredible journey.